So now I would like to show you something about how to make the toys from clay. The toy clay is very good because we don't destroy our environment, and if you learn how to do that, it's enjoyable because you can make everything you want to. But you have to make the clay very sticky by hitting them on the floor, then they can be very sticky and it's very good. Here you can see the statue that I made. It's cool, and if you want to make them very beautiful, you have to take more time, like you spend more time to do that. It's very nice. If you make them short hands, they cannot, like the statue cannot be very detailed. I'm talking about the decoration, and you can make everything. When I was very young in 1980s, I made a lot of toys and made from clay, and it's enjoyable and it's wonderful. Now I want to show people in this time, like we had something wonderful, but now people, they forget them and they don't want to learn from all this stuff. It's not good because we used to have a lot of things to do and we didn't spend money to buy stuff. We just went to the river or lake or canal, then we collected the clay to make toys and to make some statue. It's impressive, you know, it's really nice, and you can use clay to make temples, make something like, you can see the Stonehenge. I am going to make them all, and it's really good. And when you watch all this video, I can say like it's very strange and it's so much different to other elements that you use to make all toys. This is the cobra. Yeah, it's nice when you make the cobras with this and I put on the table. And this is the wooden table. It's easy to make the clay sticky. And you will see this cobra. And now you see the tail, and now I'm going to make the cobra head. This is cobra head. It's really cool and it's easy for you all to make. And one more thing, like it's not plastic, so clay, it's a soil. When you don't want to clay, you can throw them on the ground, it's fine, and they can be melted and it doesn't destroy our environment. That's why I would love to recommend to the people who want to make statue. That's a good idea. When you use clay to make it, it's wonderful. And now I'm going to make something different. Like you have to learn about the size that you want to have. Like that is like this one. It's a go-kart. It's nice, and I put a man tri-wheel on it and 4 wheels and chairs. It's really cool. And this is a horse, and yeah, they look very nice. Now I'm going to make a Stonehenge. Yeah, Stonehenge in England is cool, and after the Stonehenge I will make something different. You will understand on the picture. Now I told you, if you think you want to make everything, you have to measure about how big is it, and then you can understand and try to make them the same size. And it's cool when you look at your statue. Yeah, now we have 2 columns and put a girder on the top, so it's Stonehenge. It also looks like temple gate in Cambodia, like the gate, West Gate, North Gate, East Gate. They look like this because sometimes they didn't finish, sometimes some part falls down. That's why we lost some pieces of stone. So the Stonehenge is nice, and now making the Buddha. Yeah, Buddha to put behind the Stonehenge, that's cool too. When you try to do all these steps with the clay and show the people, people can understand how hard the man-made things, like man-made toys or man-made stuff. That's why it's more expensive than the plastic from the factories. And I would like to say, in 1980, not so many plastic bags were on the street, and it's wonderful back then. I miss this time very much because I went everywhere. I didn't see the plastic bag, plastic bottle, and a lot of basket made of plastic. Then I can say Cambodia and other countries in the world I can say they were very good and not bad. Like today, everywhere you go, you see the plastic, and that's horrible. And if we go back, then we made everything from clay or from grass and from tree barks, like plastic from the tree barks or plastic from the lotus leaf. That must be very cool. Here you see the Buddha and the Stonehenge, and now I put the Buddha behind the Stonehenge, and that's we changed the place because it's easier for you to see. That's a Buddha through. You can see the Buddha through the doorway, and horsey, yeah, a go-kart. That's very cool when we understand how to make all this stuff. It's really good. So I just suggest, like, if you have time and if you don't want to destroy the world, please use clay to show people it's better. And even though you get dirty but you can clean your hand, it's not a problem. Thank you very much for watching this. Now I'm making the warrior with spears. It's really good, and I call him Uncle Warrior, and he's look very cool. And I don't want to spend so much time to make him. That's why he doesn't look very detailed. But you can understand, or it's visible. You know, like you understand, like that's a warrior. That's very cool. And now I'm putting the spear on him. And it's great. I love that. Yeah, it's really nice, and we don't need to pay for it because we can make it by ourselves. Now you can understand. Yeah, this is a warrior with the spear. It's very cool, and he's standing nearby the Buddha and Stonehenge, and it is great. Really good. Thank you.